Hey, everybody. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about people being retired and not having any friends. And I have done some videos on that topic as well. I started thinking about why is it that we don't have any friends? And so I think there may be another angle to this that maybe some of us aren't thinking about. Before I get into that, I wanted to say that I did a video on 3 rules of adult friendship. You can check out that video right here. And in order for all of this to come together, as far as making friends and maintaining friendships, we need to have these 3 pillars of friendships, which is proximity, timing, and energy. So again, you might want to take a deep dive into that video and check that out. But now getting back to this topic of what I think might be the real reason that we're not making friends is because we're not reaching out. We're not engaging and reaching out to people. We're not being proactive. We're not being proactive with trying to make friends at this stage of life. Over time, friends come and go, and that's a natural cycle of life. But if we want to have friends at this stage of life, we need to reach out. We need to be proactive. And if we're not doing that, nobody is going to come knocking on our door. So we need to be the ones to take action. We need to be the ones to do something about our lack of friendships. If we want friendships, we need to be the ones to go out and make friends. And there are a lot of ways that we can do that, right? We can join groups. We can get on Facebook and join groups. And a lot of those groups translate into real world events. If you join a hiking group, for example, you can meet up with the people in those groups and maybe establish a friendship there. Lots of times it may just be acquaintances, but if you're seeing these people every week or once a month or whatever it is, you can really start to get to know one another and find people of like mind. There's also places like meetups.com, which is a really good resource for meeting people because you can go there and there's groups of all types, like writers groups, yoga groups, hiking groups, winter sports groups. So there's all kinds of people looking to meet up with other people that enjoy the same activities. And that's what it's all about. If we want to have friends, basically we want to have friends of like mind, people that enjoy the same types of activities. Gardening is another thing. We have gardened at a couple of community gardens. One of them was really good. We got to know people there and enjoy that experience. Another one not so good. So, it could be up and down. You just don't know. But if we're not going to reach out and we're not going to try to do these things, well, nothing's going to happen, right? So we do need to invest some time and effort into that. We do need to continue to go to these activities. It can't just be a one-shot deal because that's really not going to work. I mean, it might be fine for that time, right? We might enjoy seeing people and talking to people. I know that David and I do enjoy doing that. We could talk to people for hours sometimes when we go to, say, a free seminar or we run into people out on a trail someplace and we'll talk to them for quite a while. And it's a nice experience, but we're not going to maintain friendships that way. So if we're going to say that we're not having friends in retirement and we really do want to have friends, we are going to need to reach out. We're going to need to engage. We're going to need to be proactive. That's just another way of looking at it. If we're not going to do our part, if we're not going to do our part, like I said, I don't think anybody is going to be coming. Nobody is going to be coming. So we need to really, really consider that. So let me know, is it harder to make new friends as an adult? I would say yes and no. For me, it's not ever been really easy to make new friends. I'm an introvert, so I don't find it all that easy to make new friends. I've not had a large circle of friends ever. And, mainly it's been acquaintances with people that I have shared experiences with through my children's activities. So let me know your experience. Is it harder to make new friends as an adult? Have you maintained friendships? What are some pointers you have for making new friends? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Marlene. I have hundreds of videos on retirement topics. I want to invite you to take a look around. And I have a website, rebelretirement.com, that you might find useful. And please subscribe to my newsletter while you're there. That's it for today. I think you might enjoy some of those other videos I have on friendships and relationships. So please check that out. I hope you guys are doing well. And please like this video, subscribe, and share this content. I really do appreciate that. And take care, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Marlene with Rebel Retirement, and I'll see you next time. It's very, very windy outside, so I don't know if the microphone has picked up all of that wind. I apologize if you are hearing all of that wind.